Hello, I'm Sean Kent Hayashi with Saucon Valley Cute and Cuddly Schnauzers and sometimes a surprise schnoodle. Here's a preview of what's coming in this video. Today is Monday, December 23rd, 2024, and Bo is going to help me as I am editing and tying together the pieces of this video. Come along as we are updating you on the progress of Godiva's 6-week-old puppies and then Dazzle's puppies, and watch along as you get to see some of the fun things happening with our game of fetch and the snow outside. Hello! Hi! These are 6-week-old little Godiva puppies. And they are so happy and so roly-poly and playful. Hi. Hello. Brianna has arrived, and we are going to change out the potty pads for the puppies here. Early morning, and they're at an age now where they just love to play and they love to roly-poly play. They get excited to see other doggies, as you can see. Yeah, and then sometimes they sleep. So we sleep a lot too, and sleeping is normal for a puppy. Yes, hi, pretty girl. Hello. And Pippin, your tail is wagging like crazy. Yes, hi, Pippin. Hello. Look at the tails wagging. Oh, that just makes me so happy. As we change out these potty pads regularly, Brianna and I keep in mind, always ice skate with your feet. Don't pick your feet up fast. And our movements are very deliberate. As you can see, Brianna's on the floor. She's very careful every time she moves a foot or moves her body in some way. Because, as you can see, these little puppies move very quickly. Yes, they do. And they love to come get in our lap and play. So this is what 6-week-old Godiva puppies are looking like at the moment. Hey, hi, pretty girl. So much going on. Things to see. Oh my goodness, you are so funny. So funny. And it's the potty pad clean out for Dazzle's crew here. These 3 little ones are doing great also. Yes, hello. Hi, Dazzle. I know, Dazzle, you want to come get in my lap, don't you? Hey, cutie. Hello. So sometimes we're just sleepy. When puppies this age eat, they poop within just a few minutes after eating. And you can see here this tiny little poop, which we will clean that up immediately. But that is a very well-formed little poop. That says everything's going well in their digestive system. And we can see Pippin is doing a little poop here too. Again, that is beautiful puppy poop, Pippin. And we just get right in there and clean that up. Inevitably, one of the things about puppy playpen clean out is that you clean it out, and then a few seconds later, there's another little pee spot. But it's fine that that happens, and we're helping them to learn, by the way we set things up, that there's a bed for sleeping, there's an area for pottying, an area for playing, and they're learning all of that. They're 6 weeks old, and they are learning things about space and play that are just fabulous. Yeah. And they've got uncles and aunties, and yes, they've got lots of us to interact with, which is great for them to learn about other animals, and yeah. Hello, Pippin. For a long time, we've been using the Coolaroo beds as our places bed. But I saw something recently that caught my eye, and I wanted to try it out. I can say, places, everyone! Places! And all of my doggies know to come and get on the places bed. And this is where they initially start learning their obedience routines. But we are going to, with these 6-week-old puppies of Godivas, we are going to start their initial training on this lower, height-wise, you can see that it is lower, and call this places. So as we initially are lifting them up onto the places bed, we are teaching lure, to follow a lure. So we'll show you what that means here in just a moment. So this new piece that you see here is the Hunt Mark Places bed. And you can see that they have here tips for using a place board. And as I understand it, the way hunters use it is somewhat different from the way we use it with our puppies. So with our puppies, we're using a places bed as a space to define where they are being trained. I like this Hunt Mark Places bed so much that I decided to add it to my favorite thing. Go to SVCCtoys.com. Go to the shop. You will see my tried and true favorite products. Scroll down to the training essentials section, and here you will see the Coolaroo Places bed that we've been using for a very long time, and this new Places bed that we are working with young puppies. The Hunt Mark Training Place Board says it improves your dog's skills, ability, and performance. As I reflect on what they're saying here, it's not the bed itself that does that. It's you. It's the way that you interact with your dog, and it's teaching them the commands, the stay, the routine while they are on the Places bed that actually creates these lists of benefits. And you can see the information that they have. They say improved training, enhanced bond with your dog, better performance in the field. So again, this is for hunting dogs typically. Durability, increased focus. What I like about it initially as I'm looking at it is it is very sturdy. It is non-skid, and it is lower so that teaching puppies initially to get onto it is going to be easier than having them get up on the Coolaroo Places bed that we've been using for a long time. This is so typical. Yes, they will climb up to the top of the steps as a way to, in essence, say, I'm on top. But Dazzle has also figured out that she could get attention from Brianna at the moment as well. Godiva's puppies were born on November 10th, 2024. And this first little fella right here is Pippin. Yes, hi. Pippin is 6 weeks old. He is going to Florida. My friend Kim and I will be hand delivering him January 13th. Yeah, say I'm going to be going on an adventure and meeting my new mommy. So he will be with us for 1 week of puppy prep school. But we start this, what you're going to see today is what we do with all of our puppies, regardless of whether they're enrolled in puppy prep school or not. So we're using today a little bit of cheese. This is his first time being exposed to cheese, and we want him to get very comfortable with hands. And we want to just introduce him today to being on a Places bed. And what Brianna's going to do is she's just going to begin to lure him a little bit. She's going to lift his front paws up onto the bed and say, yes, Places. Yes, Places, Pippin. Yes, Places, Pippin. And so this is his first time being on this. Do you like that cheese, Pippin? Yes, we like cheese, don't we? And so now Brianna's just going to pull it an inch or so away from him and let him come to it. And this is the very beginning of lure training. And this will go on. This will take probably several times where he's learning that he has to move in order to continue to get the yumminess. But you can see he's very distracted by the sights and the sounds and this new feeling. One of the things I like about this particular one is the surface of it is definitely a non-skid surface. This is the first time he's been on a surface like this. We try to expose our puppies to all sorts of different surfaces, different types of flooring, different types of upholstery, textures. So Pippin will start to have 4 sessions a day. And initially these sessions with him will just be short little very highly rewarding. We're wanting to build confidence. We're wanting him to feel super good about being on this places bed and having someone hand feed him. We'll start in the mornings with a session where he is getting some very nutrient dense food as he wakes up, and he will learn to follow a lure. Great job for today. And so that's really enough for our first time out with Mr. Pippin. Hi, Pippin. Pretty boy you are. Yes. Puppies experience the world through their mouths, and I want my puppies to always love interacting with me in this way. His teeth have come in. Yes, they have. We got some nice teeth in there. Yeah, but he's not chewing so hard on me that it would be hurtful. It's more just he's learning to use his mouth. Yeah. While we are working with the puppies, my crew here, my pack, is over in the playpen, and they are playing with each other. And so you're hearing some of their, you're hearing some of their playing noises in the background. This is what it looks like from the other side of the room as Brianna is over with Ember. And again, you can see my adult dogs here are watching, wanting so much to interact. You see that? Look. Is going to be Chance's little sister. She is staying for 5 weeks of puppy prep school. Let's watch now as Ember starts to learn about following a lure.
Yes, places, Ember.
Ember says, yeah, I'm willing to do this. This is yummy. Liking this moment, aren't you, Miss Ember? I see that tail wagging a little bit. Some of my older doggies are saying, we would like to help. We will come and help. We will do that for them. There is a lot of learning going on right now. She's starting to hear the word yes. She's hearing the word places as she is coming up onto the places bed. And she's learning that some yummy things might be in your hands. Ember is such a pretty little girl. She is a chocolate Schnauzer, and we could say that she has a very milk chocolate color to her. She would be chocolate and tan.
Oh, yes, sit.
Yes, sit, Ember.
Yes. That was your whole piece of cheese.
You did a great job, Ember. You really liked this today, didn't you? Yes. You are going to be a lot like your mommy, I think, Miss Ember. Your mommy loves toys and she loves playing. And I have seen you interacting with toys and play. You're looking for another piece of cheese, aren't you? You're saying, all right, bring it on. Bring it on. You could go ahead and start to lift that up over her head into the sit. And let's just see. Just keep bringing it up over her head like that. Yeah. Yes, sit. Yes, sit. Great job for your first time on a places bed, Miss Ember. This is so funny. This little girl has been watching her siblings do this. And she just immediately walked over here and put her feet up on the place's bed. That is incredible. You can see how they watch through the gates. We love having these gates that are open so that they can see. This is Bama's little sister. Amber's tail is just going like mad, and she is saying, I want another session. I want to go again. Please, me. Notice me. Isn't that funny, Brianna, how she's clearly asking. Look at this. Yes. Oh my goodness, so cute. As Sleepy Beau and I are editing this video, I just got a text from this little girl's mama telling me that her name is now Sassy. So the puppy that you are watching in this next clip is Sassy. She will be going to Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia. And she is also a little chocolate girl. She has more white on her chest, as you can see here. So she's got a bunch of white on her chest. And she is also the larger of the two girls.
Yes, sit.
You can see how they sit and watch. Godiva is watching as well as they are having their learning sessions, and we will rotate who goes first in our sessions. Many of you might remember Bama. Bama is a solid black little boy, and he will be the big brother. I have not yet heard a name for this little girl, but once they give me her name, we will start using her name with her. Yes, sit. So there is a lot of learning here going on for 6-week-old puppies. The time from 6 to 8 weeks, we just call this part of what we do. This is just how we work with our puppies so that they love to learn. Our official puppy prep school starts at 8 weeks and can go from 8 weeks up to 16 weeks. So in other words, we have 8 weeks of puppy prep school as possibility. This little puppy is going to be here for the full puppy prep school experience. Yeah, we are going to train you so well. So you will really get to know her. She's with us another 10 weeks. So yeah, you're with us for a while, girlfriend. Next up, we are going to do sanitary trims. I call these bum cleans. Yep. On all 3 of Godiva's little puppies here. We'll show you what that looks like. Hi, Bama's little sister. Hello. What do you think of this? She has been on the grooming table many times already, but Brianna is going to do a bum trim on her now, and we will show you what that's looking like and how she responds to it. So we're going to run the clippers right along her body. Yeah. Getting her used to the sounds and the feeling of grooming equipment. She is definitely very curious. And we'll just pick up right underneath the tail and go away from the anus is what we do. And you can see she is being very calm. In fact, I think she's starting to see herself in the mirror. And this just takes a few seconds to do this. The other thing that we're going to do is trim her toenails. I like to do toenail trims very regularly so that puppies get used to having paw pads touched and nails trimmed. They get used to hearing the sounds of a nail trim. the feel of the nail trim. This is often a two-person job. Yeah, just to make the puppy feel super comfortable. Here we go. Do we need to get the back ones?
No.
No. Okay, they're in good shape. This is Miss Ember. Here we go.
Good job. What is that? Huh? Good job. There you go.
She is definitely seeing herself in the mirror. Yes. Hi, Ember. Here we go.
I'll hold her. There we go.
That is not Ember making the little squeaky noises. That is one of the other puppies on the floor, who my guess is has gotten himself behind, maybe behind something here. We'll see. Ember, you're doing a great job with your nail trims. And here's our little Mr. Pippin. Pippin, you and I are going to be flying on a plane together. We will be putting him in the airline carrier and having him experience what that is like starting this week. Pippin is a very creamy color, as you can see. This cream. His mom has asked that he be done in a grooming style that we are now referring to as the Nero style. So what that means is pretty much a traditional Schnauzer, but with long, floaty ears. Great. So bum trim done. And we could also go right up the center of his belly. I like to do this particularly on boys, just to help keep everything clean and dry around the area where he does his potty business. There we go. Nice work, Pippin. And let's see how you do with your little nails now. The other thing that Brianna regularly does is trim out between their paw pads, but she had done that just the other day, so they're actually in really good shape. They don't need to be done today, but that is part of our regular routine with them. The other thing that happens when we're doing this is we bring them all in together and they get to be in a new environment. As you can see here in Ember, the other thing that we do, we regularly, what I call trim out the hair in front of the eyes there. And so every day we're getting them on the grooming table, we're running a comb over their body, we're getting them used to some sort of grooming tool. And so it could be nail trims, it could be eyes, hair in front of their eyes being clipped out. It could be hair in front of their ears being clipped out. It could be a clipper running up their belly, playing with their tail. Yeah, I'm playing with your tail. What do you think of that, huh? What do you think of that? Next up, let's talk about Dazzle's puppies. Yeah, Dazzle, hi. Hello, pretty girl. Dazzle's puppies. This little chocolate boy is going to Eric. So Eric, here is your little guy. You are going to be living in South Carolina, pretty little boy. Callie is our black and silver little girl. Connie, this is your little girl. Oh my goodness, isn't she a cutie? Hi, hello. And this little black and silver boy is going to Rachel. Yes, you are also going to be a Southerner. You are going to Arlington, Virginia. Beautiful little boy. So this is 4 weeks old, and you can see there's a big difference between 4 weeks versus Godiva's puppies at 6 weeks. Dazzle is coming in to help us. As you can see, we are also bringing Dazzle's puppies into the grooming room here so that they get used to being in this space and feel like this is just a normal part of their routine. Yeah. Say, oh, we smell mommy. Callie is up first here. And so Brianna's going to just be exposing Callie to the sounds of the scissors. And we'll look to see, does she need the hair in front of her eyes trimmed out? Notice that the tips of the scissors are way up high. Somebody commented last time, why do you use such huge scissors to do this? And the reason that I use such huge scissors is because I never, ever, ever want to be in a situation where we are accidentally poking a puppy with the tips of the scissors. And so this is why we hold them this way, because puppies can sometimes move fast unexpectedly. And you see here, we start them at such a young age that they get really used to it. Now Brianna's gonna do a bum trim on her. Again, we're gonna turn the clippers on, run them over her body. I'm letting the siblings watch as this is happening, so it normalizes what is going on.
Is that weird?
Yeah, that's a little bit different. That feels different. Yeah. All right. So a little bum trim. Always go away from the anus. And I'm saying this, Brianna knows this very, very well. I don't need to say that to Brianna, but I'm saying that to those of you who are learning this to be able to do it at home. The squeaking that you're hearing is coming from somebody who's watching here. And you can really see the difference between the chocolate and the black at this moment in what's in front of us. Let's see if Callie needs her nails done. Yes. Oh, are you wanting to be in the act? Yeah? Okay. Well, you can get your turn here in just a second. Of course, Dazzle Mom is watching on to see what are you doing with my puppies. Okay. All right. There we go. Well, we'll trade out. So, Rachel, this is your little boy.
There we go. Need the bum trim now? Oh, not so bad.
From the time puppies are born until they go to their new homes, we pretty much do bum checks every day. And sometimes puppies need to have a little bum wash. So in other words, if they might have sat in something, this puppy has a really nice little bum. You do.
There we go. Yeah. Good job. Yes. Yes. There we go. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. You're doing a great job. You are doing a great job of letting your bum be cleaned out there. Nice work. Look at you. Look at you, cutie pie. Nicely done.
There we go.
Good job.
Go.
Nicely done, everybody. Good job, Brianna. They're all happy to be back in their playpens with mommy. And now the big dogs get to come out. I'm going to trick them this time. This is how sometimes another dog who doesn't normally get it is able to get it. All the big girls get their turn to have special time with Brianna, with combing and brushing and playing. Should I do the trick out again? Are you all getting in place in case I do that? Ha, Godiva is getting these. Yes. Godiva, you've mastered the trick out get. Yes. Those of you who love puppies that like to play fetch, this is something you can teach. Liberty, you got that one today because it landed in your mouth. But this is something you can teach. And when dogs grow up here and they are around this, they realize this game can be very fun. Honeybee, you want to get it this time? How can we set it up so that Honeybee gets it this time? Honeybee, you won! So even a little pregnant mommy who's waddling quite a bit, we let her win sometimes too. And this is part of how you teach this skill of playing fetch, is you let everybody be a winner sometimes. You got to be the winner there. Yes, yes. And Bo just got it first that time. Bo got it, but I have a feeling Burberry or Mocha is going to take it away from him. Yep, Mocha got it. Mocha said, I'm bigger. Willing to let me have it? Okay. Dazzle's getting her brush out. Yes. There's laundry going. We are in full swing here.
Yes.
And I feel very blessed. I don't have a lot of work going on this week. I tend to take this week off from my other work. And so the result is I get to spend a lot of time doing things like playing fetch with my doggies. My son is arriving, and so it will be nice to be able to spend some family time together. On Christmas Eve night, we host a dessert and champagne party for a bunch of our friends and neighbors and people who don't have somewhere to be necessarily on Christmas Eve. It's always fun to invite them and include them to be a part of our Christmas Eve. And after all that hard work, they're conked out taking their naps. And I love all the Christmas photos that you've been sending me. Keep them coming. Mocha keeps asking to go outside. Let's see what happens when he is given the option to go out in what looks like about 4 inches of snow. Ha! Well, that surprised me. I was not expecting that, but glad to see. For the last several days, They've been inside because there's been a lot of rain or wet weather, and just happy to fly out the door, I guess. Hi, Liberty. You want to go back in? Burberry says, I'll make my way out into this. And I'm going to guess that Mocha is doing his business. Yeah? Mocha, want to come inside? We woke up to a white Christmas.